Hi. The pandemic has been challenging for us. Everyone's had days when they feel tired and frustrated. I sometimes just am completely irritated by everybody and everything some days. But a lot of days I feel a lot of gratitude. I feel like I'm one of the lucky ones in this pandemic. I'm so grateful, especially for the fact that none of my family, none of my close friends, none of the people at GFL have been sick with the COVID virus. I'm really grateful for that. I'm so grateful also for everyone at Galbraith Family Law. You know, we had to pivot when this pandemic hit, just like so many other companies. We had to find a new way to serve our clients, and everyone just pulled their more than their weight. They all went above and beyond expectations, and not a single complaint from everyone. And we've done very well through this pandemic, and it's not just because of the technology, although that certainly has helped. It's because of the attitude of the people at Galbraith Family Law. All of the people have really pulled hard to make it work and to continue to provide excellent service to our clients in spite of all the challenges that they are facing personally at home. It's just been remarkable. I am so grateful. And I'm just so grateful that we live in a land where people care about each other, where everyone is so respectful and wearing their masks and doing whatever they can to keep each other safe during this pandemic. It's been really heartwarming to see the response of everyone in Canada, and we're not out of it yet. But I'm so grateful to be living here, and what a beautiful land it is. You know, we've spent so much time outdoors on the lake, swimming, and being safe. And what a great thing it is to live in Canada with this beautiful land of ours. So my heart is full of gratitude, and I feel very lucky.
At the moment, I'm particularly grateful for the change of seasons. We're entering autumn, and I find the change from summer to autumn to be especially beautiful and somehow meaningful. There's something about the change in season that makes me stop and take note of the passage of time. I'm grateful to nature for that reminder.
I've been most grateful for having the opportunity to slow down and reconnect with my kids during quarantine. Pre-COVID, life was kind of hectic. We were always on the go, and it's been nice to have the opportunity to slow down and reprioritize what's really important to us, and to bond with my kids on a more personal level and my family, and to have an opportunity just to slow down and appreciate what's really important to us.
Although 2020 will be a year that many of us will never forget, and there certainly has been a lot of misfortune, it has also presented me with opportunities for which I would not have otherwise had, that I feel very grateful. A lot of quality time spent making Muskoka memories with my husband and 2 sons at our cottage, and a lot of time spent doing home renovation projects that I enjoy. I also feel grateful now, more so than ever, to work at Galbraith Family Law and to be part of a team that has managed and continues to thrive, support one another, and provide a high level of client service throughout the pandemic.
This year, I'm thankful for my own health and the health of my family and friends. I know a lot of people have been greatly affected by COVID and this pandemic, but thankfully, things have been pretty good in our family, and I'm thankful and hopeful that can continue, as I've seen a lot of people affected at this point in time. I'm also very thankful to work at Galbraith. I've been here a year and a half now, and the technological support and the cutting edge nature of the firm have really helped me to continue to work and continue to provide good quality service and to provide for my family and provide financially during this, what has been a tough time for a lot of people. So I'm very thankful for the advantages that I've been given and that I have, and that's what I'm thinking about this year as we head into Thanksgiving.
I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful that I can see the beautiful fall colors while riding my bike on the country roads of Simcoe County. I'm grateful that I can hear the sounds of the forests when cross-country skiing on the lovely trails in Simcoe County. I'm grateful that I can smell the spring flowers, the smell of fresh cut grass, the smell of lilacs. I'm grateful that I can taste the summer barbecue of chicken and meat and grilled vegetables. I am so grateful that I live in Canada and can experience all 4 seasons every single year.
What I've been most grateful for is being able to spend more time with my kids. For most of their lives, I've been working full time and haven't been able to see them on a day-to-day basis. And with them home during the pandemic, I've had a lot more time to be able to ride bikes with them and take them to the park and just spend a lot more time in our backyard. And it's been really nice.
I'm so grateful for puppies.
I am grateful for the fantastic outdoor plant my mom bought me for Mother's Day, because as each of my neighbors stopped to admire it on their way by, I got to know them and spend time with them. It turns out they're beautiful people, and getting to know each of them has been really special.
This year, I'm grateful for all the extra time I've had with the family outside and getting to spend a lot of time with them, but also for our new family member who arrived a few weeks ago, Rocky. So I've never had a dog, and it's been so much fun getting to know him and playing with our new puppy. So that's what I'm grateful for. And also our new grandchild who's going to be born any day now. So we're excited about that as well.
2020 with COVID-19 has been difficult for everyone across the board. It's come with many, many challenges. But on the bright side, what I'm really thankful for is being able to spend all this extra time with my 20-month-old toddler, having to see her grow into a curious little girl. And it's been nice to have that extra time with her.
I am grateful for recently getting married, and I am grateful that we were able to have everybody that was most important to us attend the wedding. It was a beautiful day. We had perfect weather, and I'm very grateful for that. And it was a really special day.
I'm so grateful for Amazon and home delivery.
I am thankful to have the love of my family. I feel fortunate that my husband and sons were all under the same roof as me during the lockdown. Seeing them healthy daily was a gift. I am thankful I saw my mother in person for her birthday. The picnic dinner in the park with her and my sister is a standout event for me this year. I am grateful the provincial parks opened up for camping so that I was able to enjoy time with family. I am blessed to live rurally, and this year reminded me the benefits of spending time outdoors outweighs the downside of winter driving. Working from home has added to the quality of my life. I am grateful GFL provides that opportunity. I am thankful for the feeling of tranquility I feel when my office mate settles at my feet. I am thankful for sharing in a local community-supported agricultural program. Eating seasonally farm to table has always been a practice, but it helped me realize this goal while social distancing. I have felt inspired by the creativity and resiliency I have seen in family, friends, and business in the past 6 months. For that, I am grateful.
2020 is a year unlike any other. It has affected us all mentally and beyond. As Thanksgiving approaches, I'm reminded of all the things I am truly grateful for. Less time has been spent rushing to activities and running errands, which has given us more time together to go on after-dinner walks, bike rides, longer walks, more campfires with experimental apples and marshmallows. I am grateful for all the fresh homegrown food from our garden and being able to give my kids the opportunity and teach them how to care for the garden. This year, I'm bringing the pickles and the beets at Thanksgiving. Lastly, I'm most thankful for the health and well-being of my family and friends.
I am very grateful for the opportunity that my husband and I had to have our home close. At the end of February, we bought a new home in Barrie. And during that shutdown, it gave us the opportunity to renovate the house when we could get things delivered from Home Depot. So we spent that 3 months, the three of us, working on the house with the goal that we could spend the time outdoors with our family when the nice weather came. And that's what we did. We spent the nice hot summer outside and everybody was safe.
I am most grateful, first and foremost, to God for his care and provision and safety to our family through this very difficult year, traveling through the pandemic. It's like nothing we've experienced, and I have really felt that he has carried our family and protected us and watched over us through this time, and I'm truly grateful to him and to Jesus for his strength for myself and my family each day. He has truly been the anchor for our family through this time, and that would be what I'm most grateful for. Secondly, I'm grateful for the phenomenal team I work with at GFL, the opportunity that we get each day as well to help so many who are, hurting, and to be able to offer them a compassionate listening ear, and to see the way our lawyers help them and see the clients come through on the other side of their situation and hear their smile over the phone, or see the weight that's lifted off their shoulders. It's truly been special to be a part of that in their lives, and a really special moment to be able to experience that with so many this past year, and just to be a part of that. And lastly, I'm so grateful for the family campfires that we've been able to have as a family. Several of them, and many going into the fall now, and just that time to connect with our sons and chat with them about what's happening in their lives, to encourage each other, and to talk about our hopes and dreams for the future. And we get through this, and just so grateful to be traveling through this together and to be able to have that time with them around the fire and talk about these things. And also for our parents, who my husband's and my parents, who have been such a special part of our lives and invested so much into us, of their love and mentoring to us as a family, and as grandparents to our sons. I'm truly grateful for them. And my dad and I were talking the other evening, and we were saying it's definitely been a difficult year, but my dad said there is always something to be thankful for, and he's so right. And so these are the things I'm truly grateful for at this time.
I'm so grateful for all the first responders, all the people working in hospitals and providing health care to the people who have become sick, and all the people on the front lines, like that continue to pick up my garbage and recycling, that continue to provide groceries to us and provide all the services we need. I'm really grateful that they've continued to work so hard.
I am grateful for living in this beautiful country. If there was a heaven on earth, it is here in Canada. I am thankful for what I have. Many people have nothing. I am thankful for nights that turn into mornings, friends that turn into family, and dreams that turn into reality. I am thankful for being able to step outside and breathe fresh air. I am thankful for the sunsets I see on my dock each night. I am thankful for the life, and for my strength, and for food and the joy of living.
Our times are quite different these days, which puts a whole new perspective on things. I feel very grateful that I still have my job, and I'm able to work both in the office and from home, whereas many others don't have the opportunity to do this. I am also grateful that my health and that of my spouse, as well as our family members, has been free of COVID-19. Lastly, I am very happy and grateful that we have a brand new puppy in our lives, and she brings us a lot of joy.
Wanted to start off by thanking Mr. Galbraith for being so kind and having such a strong moral and ethical compass. I am so grateful to be living in this country that really has gone above and beyond for all of its citizens. Our doctors, nurses, and other frontline workers are so appreciated by myself and others. I'm so grateful to have such a strong support system with my family and friends, and I wanted to wish you all a happy, healthy, and safe Thanksgiving.
I'm very grateful that all of my friends and family have stayed healthy and safe during COVID-19. No one I know has contracted COVID-19, and I'm just hoping that everyone continues to stay safe. I'm also grateful that I was able to see my family and friends during this time. We all live relatively close together, so I was still able to visit safely within our 10-person bubble. And finally, my fiance and I are still going ahead with planning our wedding during this time, as stressful as that is. So we're doing it just a small wedding of family and friends. It's going to be very small and intimate, and yeah, it was also a good learning experience because, you know, as a litigator, you're always trying to plan for every single option available, the worst case scenario, and make sure that you have a backup plan. But I think it showed me that you can't plan for every single possible outcome. No one could have predicted COVID-19 would happen. And so, you know, you just have to make the best of it and adjust and take everything in stride. And I'm most grateful for everybody that supported me during this time, and for those who helped to make it a memorable year.
I'm most grateful that all of my friends and family have remained safe and healthy over the past few months while the pandemic has persisted. Specifically, I'm thankful that my grandma has remained healthy and in good spirits over the past few months while she remains living in long-term care. I'm thankful that we've still been able to spend time with her regularly, despite the extra precautions that are currently in place. I'm also very thankful to be employed, working with a great group of individuals who have made these difficult times easier to work through.
I'm thankful that I have the ability to work from home right now during the COVID climb, and that I don't work in an industry that I don't have a choice and I have to go into work every day. I'm also thankful that my family is healthy, especially my sister, who's been suffering from some medical issues and has had to have treatment, that she's been able to get the treatment she needs, and has had the support during the periods of isolation that she's had to sustain during the medical treatment that she's been receiving.
First, I'm thankful for my wife and my wonderful daughter. I don't know what I would have done without them over the last 6 months. Social isolation would have been a lot different and a lot more difficult. I'm also thankful for my wife's poor judgment. I still don't know why she said yes, but she did. On a lighter note, I'm also thankful for the fact that I'm not a Leafs fan. No, seriously, I have seen what this does to people firsthand, and it is not pretty, okay? Every year, they make you think they're gonna do it. And every year, they come up with a new way to disappoint. A Zamboni driver? That was a new one. In all seriousness though, I'm also thankful for the fact that I've been able to work for GFL over the last 6 months and assist people during this time. I know that everyone has been affected by the pandemic, and that's particularly true for family law clients whose issues have generally been exacerbated by the pandemic. And that's what I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving.
At this time of the year, I'm reminded that I'm most grateful for the fact that I get to spend a large part of my life helping people. My clients, of course, who are often at a stressful time of their life, I'm able to help them. And also the homeless and hungry that I help during the time that I volunteer at the food pantry. I know at this time of the pandemic, a lot of us are scared and confused and have lost a bit of our vision and purpose. So I'm very thankful that I get to spend a large part of my life helping people regain their purpose and vision to get on and succeed and love one another.
I am most grateful that my friends and family have stayed healthy and happy and together during this crazy time. And I am very thankful that we've been able to stay working and stay helping people in a very stressful, unprecedented, challenging time for most families.
I'm really grateful for a fantastic summer with my family and friends. I got to spend a lot of time outside and we had a lot of barbecues and picnics. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to go camping at Grundy Lake this summer as well. I had a ton of fun up there. I'm very thankful that my loved ones have been safe and healthy with the pandemic going on, and I'm really looking forward to a smaller than usual Thanksgiving with my family.
I'm grateful just to be living in Canada, particularly in these turbulent times. I know that as a country we have lots of room for improvement, but we are a comparatively peaceful and cooperative society, and that gives me hope for our future and for my children's future. and I'm grateful for that hope. I'm also really grateful that my father is turning 90 this week, and that he is still healthy and active in both mind and body. He's been an inspirational and calming presence in my life, and we're doing an international celebration this weekend on Zoom, which we would never have thought of in the past. And although it will be a virtual celebration, I'm just so grateful that he is here with us to mark this milestone. I love you, Dad. Thanks.
We've been asked to say a few words today about gratefulness, anticipating the occasion of Thanksgiving. I'm grateful for the health and happiness of my immediate family and friends during these challenging times for all of us. I'm grateful for the meaningful work in the continuing service of others who are in need of our assistance with the resolution of their family law matters. I'm grateful for the team at Galbraith Family Law. It is truly a pleasure and a privilege to be associated with such an outstanding group who are dedicated every day to meeting the needs and requirements of our clients and their families who themselves face uncertainty and challenges, particularly at this time. I'm grateful for the tireless efforts of Brian Galbraith and others at the firm for providing the technological foundation required to continue serving our clients uninterrupted at a time when constant adjustment and accommodation to new methods and strategies to meet current challenges is required. I'm grateful to viewers who have an interest in and ideas about their own sense of gratefulness to do what they can to take time to reflect on their own sources of happiness, their achievements, and the peace and joy in their own lives enjoyed by members of their families and all of the people whose lives they touch. Embodied in gratefulness is a sense of respect towards others, as we all work towards a return to our normal, productive lives. Respect towards others is a cornerstone and guiding principle at Galbraith Family Law in our relationships with one another and in our relationships with the clients and their families whom we serve. We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives is a quote from the late President John F. Kennedy. I would add that this is a particularly important initiative at this time and for everyone. Finally, it has been observed by many that acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. And so I'm also grateful for the opportunity to make these comments today. Thank you, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving.